It all began in the 1820s when U.S. settlers wanted to move into Texas. Back at the time, the area where we nowadays call Texas was part of Spain. The Spanish governor gave some people from the U.S. permission to move into Texas, and the increasing numbers of American settlers, especially in the northern region of the Rio Grande, resulted in a successful drive for Texas independence and a push for its annexation to the U.S., which was soon consented. It's important to keep in mind that a rebellion occurred and Mexico got independence from Spain. Consequently, Texas didn't belong to Spain any longer and was now part of Mexico. Texas then engaged in a fight for its independence from Mexico, which marked the Texas Revolution, and became a republic on March 3, 1837. Texas wanted independence for several reasons, but the main ones were the extremely high taxes, the fact that Mexico got rid of slaves, and that it encouraged everyone to be part of the Catholic Church. In September 1836, Texas voted in favor of annexation. However, fright of engaging in a war with Mexico and anti-slavery sentiment influenced Van Buren's rejection of the annexation. Later on in 1843, the U.S. became aware of the Great Britain's policy of Texas. The British wanted to keep westward expansion of the U.S. from occurring, and consequently didn't want the Texas annexation to happen. However, they didn't want to include Texas to their own empire. With that said, President John Tyler proposed annexation of Texas in order to prevent the territory from becoming a satellite of Great Britain. A treaty of the annexation was consented. However, in June 1844, the U.S. Senate rejected it. James Polk, the next U.S. president who was elected in the same year, supported the annexation. Thereafter, John Tyler proposed that Texas should be presented a joint resolution that offered statehood on certain conditions. On February 28, 1845, the Texas annexation was passed by the U.S. Congress, and Texas was left with the option to accept or reject the offer. The British tried to make Texas reject the annexation offer, and the Mexico government agreed on admitting independence of Texas if it didn't annex to the U.S. or to any other country. However, the majority of Texans wanted the annexation to occur. The President of the Republic of Texas, Anson Jones, called for a Congress on June 16, 1845, in order to decide if the annexation should occur or not. The results were that the Convention and the Congress voted for annexation. Consequently, the U.S. Congress passed out on December 29, 1845, Texas' legal entry into the Union. Almost right after Texas annexed with the U.S., Mexico and the United States engaged in a fight in order to decide the accurate border for the state of Texas. The Republic of Texas included what nowadays is the state of Texas, parts of New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, as well as Kansas. Another negative political effect caused by the acquisition of Texas was that although Southerners were extremely content with the Texas annexation, the Northerners were very angry, since an increase of the Southern states meant more slave states. Therefore, tensions between the South and the North arose, which later on fueled what eventually became the American Civil War.